I don't want to particularly waste your time in here, so I'm going to get straight to the point in just a while, and I'll explain the details later. Basically, what we're doing right now is focusing more on the quality and sort of working more time on working that set quality of videos rather than trying to pump up as much content as possible so we can keep up with like something arbitrary like the algorithm or something like that, because at this point I guess no one gives an honest shit about it. And I'll tell you exactly why in a minute. Basically, what happened in the late couple years that this channel has been running is that we've been trying to throw shit into a wall to see what basically sticks and see what works best. However, most of the stuff aside of, stuff like the Gmod virus video seemed to probably work for a while mostly, and not much has honestly pulled out of that. Not many views, not many stuff going on. And then we probably, especially me, have hit like an identity crisis. What would be the next step in this sort of stuff? What should we do? What should I do in terms of what kind of content I want to create, or kind of content we want to create? And there was particularly ups and downs in terms of the type of content that was being generated in here in this channel, like the so-called slop videos, or like commentary videos, hot take videos, or something like that. It's especially jarring because at this point I don't think anything usually catches up with the algorithm at this point. It's just probably for a matter that at this point no one does seem to care like what type of content there is in here. And I think probably I mostly know what kind of content people are looking for in here, and that's the sort of similar stuff to the Gmod virus video in some way or another. But honestly, I cannot somehow accomplish that every time, so I made a compromise here with like the live service games video. We did a compromise in trying to make something that actually sort of I like doing. And I like doing the educational, sort of like informational, educational, sort of informative videos that I like doing. And I like to sometimes spice it up with a little bit of like ironic comedy here and there, just in case. That doesn't necessarily translate into good views, but at this point, anything can be a crapshoot in terms of how much luck we can get in trying to get views on this YouTube platform, especially considering there's a ton of garbage that gets way more views than us, and like the platform incentivizes generating constant garbage on a regular basis, so it can profit off the heads up at YouTube headquarters at some degree. Not to mention the gigantic amount of hateful and bigoted videos that get promoting on a regular basis in this platform. Hey, YouTube, just a quick hint. You don't want to be associated with bigots bashing on trans people, but you do you. I guess if you want to keep working with the Saudi advertiser money or some shit like that. What seems jarring especially is that we recently got a community guideline strike for one off-bit video we did of like fanboy lewd ASMR, where I was just making funny noises into a live mic like this, and nothing actually sexual was going on visibly in there. It's just me basically making weird noises in a microphone, and that somehow got a community guideline strike. While in the meantime, a lot of hateful, bigoted, transphobic, homophobic, racist videos get not just monetized and safe on YouTube, but they're also protected by YouTube themselves. I don't want to dedicate this video to finger pointing and like honestly doing a witch hunt on these types of channels, because I don't think they deserve the attention they're already getting from people like me who denounce these types of channels being protected on YouTube. But it's really speaking loud how this platform, you don't need to cater to an algorithm at this point to actually make stuff that is valuable to the world. You don't need even like more people to see it. At least if it can reach one single person even that will fully understand it and fully comprehend it enough to be able to make an impact, that will be important, right? So the main focus I want to take and we want to take in this channel is creating better sort of like educational content in some regard and trying to make quality content that doesn't feel like actual slop at this point. Well, this video might be like an exception because I'm just telling you basically what is there about it. But we want to focus more on the quality bit rather than the quantity bit because a cardinal sin that has been going on YouTube, especially for profiteers of this platform, is that they're focusing mainly on quantity over quality, and that's we want to be the exception here. So, if a video takes like, I don't know, probably months to make or something like that, and trying to research, write, edit, sort of record, all that sort of stuff, that's probably why you're at least expecting anything of quality in this channel. We're not here to disappoint. We're not here to actually disappoint in that manner. We're just here to bring you something valuable, something good, like YouTube is supposed to bring you. I miss the old days when YouTube's inception, when like there was stuff like, I don't know, Team Fabulous 2 or Charlie the Unicorn or stuff, creative stuff like that that brought joy to people's minds and hearts in when they seek this sort of stuff on YouTube. I hate being too nostalgic for these sorts of times, but like these it pale in comparison to like the amount of slop that is being generated on this platform. And like honestly, even though we're trying to somehow follow the video essay trend for a little bit because it's a trend we actually like as creators, there's still that. We're still trying to bring that sort of quality that you expect from someone who actually cares. We're actually working on a video about the Activision Blizzard case in 2021 regarding what happens now in 2024. So that's gonna be long in the works probably. I don't know when that's gonna be released, but you know, I mean, I guess that is that honestly. There's that bit of compromise with like the terms of what quality we want to reach and what kind of like certain quality standards we want to achieve. So, expect more better content like that, I guess.